Good morning, good evening and good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome back to AS2, welcome back to the editor, and welcome back to the Scorched Earth campaign. And we are at the Battle of Minsk, which is a bit awkward because we're playing as the Germans and we're defending, which is kind of the opposite way to the way the Battle of Minsk actually worked. But yeah. We're gonna rock and roll with it anyway. So this is the Battle of Minsk. It's actually a relatively pretty map. I have to admit, it's a relatively pretty map. And even though we have German soldiers stationed around the place, we don't actually have a massive amount of stuff to set up. I have to admit. So we have a reasonable spread of forces, and we have 3 objectives to hold. This one, and this one. So we have a centre, a left flank, and a right flank. And then these 3 bridges, which, well, 2 bridges and a land crossing, which quite honestly I think I'm going to block these with vehicles or try and blow them up if I can. And then just concentrate on protecting this. I imagine the push through this area is going to be quite heavy, so I can't imagine I'm going to be able to hold it off for very long. But we have 5 minutes to get set up, so I'm going to use that time as best I can. Oh, can you not actually get in here? Can you not unlock this gate? Now, fingers crossed, I've changed the way I'm editing my videos, and I've kind of, damn it, you can't unlock it. And, I've changed the way that I'm recording my audio, so fingers crossed, it'll be better, because I noticed, I'm just going to kind of cheat here. I noticed that when previously I was editing my audio, even though I was trying to sound as optimistic and happy as I possibly could about situations, I didn't realise until I got to the editing part how monotone I sound, and it just got to the point where it was actually kind of ridiculous. So I didn't want to go like overkill with how I'm reacting to things, because I don't want to be unrealistic, because that's just not me, that's not who I am. But I'm trying to just put a bit more emphasis on how much I'm enjoying a situation, so that hopefully it comes across a bit less monotone. So yeah, in coming back to this game, I realised how, because I haven't played this game for about a week and a half now, I spent a bit of time getting my my kind of Modern Warfare Eastern European kind of campaign up and running, which I've changed a bit. It's not going to be Russia attacking NATO anymore. It's going to be the War of Donbass, which I've been obsessed with the War of Donbass for like years because it's a really, really interesting conflict. But I'll go into that in more detail a lot later on. Probably not even in this video. Another time. Maybe on a live stream. I don't know. Right, so let's put some guys here. Let's get 3 guys up here. Just try and split the engagement coming down here if we can a bit. I came back to playing this game after like a week and a half, and I realised how utterly cancerous it is. Like, it's unbelievably cancerous. I realised why I started loving to hate this game, like, when I've been playing it for 6 months straight. Because the devs, who in my mind are absolutely useless words I can't say on YouTube, even though I'm not monetized, still words I can't say on YouTube. They are utterly... The way I compare to them is I put DMS... Basically, the game, for those who don't know, the game is made by a company called DMS, which is Digital Mindsoft, and a company called Bestway. Now, as far as I'm aware, Bestway is German, and Digital Mindsoft are Ukrainian. I might have that the wrong way around, but I'm pretty sure that's the right way around. And then the publishers, which is 1C Company, are Russian. So you can imagine how well a Russian and Ukrainian company work together at the moment. But the devs just seem to be utterly cancerous. Now, I'm pretty sure, apart from this little sector here, which is just that little gap there, I'm pretty sure we have the front line set up the best way we can. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the devs. I rate the devs the same way that I rate the performance of the Epic launcher from Epic Games, and the performance that I give to EA customer service. But there have been a number of things, a number of features that we've been trying to get into the game for about the last at least year or two. Upgrades to the game engine, which haven't happened. 64-bit, which hasn't happened. Improved graphics, which hasn't happened. Improved physics, which hasn't happened. Improved collisions, which hasn't happened. It just pisses me off so much. It's unbelievable. Now, who are we going to have come at us in what quantities and where? That is the question. Which is very important to us, we might hold it. Yeah, but the bridge isn't here, is it, chappy? The bridge is back here, you numpty. But basically, the way the devs act is their response to something is, as far as I can tell, giving an absolute BS, excuse for why they're doing something. And I haven't got Rob Z on, so the engagement distance is going to be ridiculously close. They give an absolute BS excuse for why they haven't done something, and then when you poke holes in that excuse, they either block you or they delete the conversation. And I've posted about asking for a 64-bit client 3 times in 6 months, and every single one of them got deleted. I even had Sir Hinkle, who is an absolute traitor to the AS2 community. And I'm pretty sure you all know who Sir Hinkle is. He's the guy who created the massive campaign mods for AS2 and basically got Steam modding really, really popular. He was massively pro-consumer. Massively pro-consumer. And then he got hired by the devs. And since then, he has turned into an utter, like, traitorous, cancerous human being. I swear to God. He really, really has. It's utterly disgusting. But, like, the excuse for not having 64-bit within the game is the fact that it would split their community down the middle. But can you just add 64-bit for us anyway? Because the modding community wants 64-bit. And it's not that hard to upgrade a computer to a 64-bit operating system. I mean, just go with a bloody Linux, like, 64-bit system. It's not that hard. So they claim that half their player base plays on 64-bit computers, and half their player base plays on 32-bit. And I was like, I'm not sure how true that is. So if you actually, holy freaking hell, if you actually look up the stats on Steam, 2% of Steam uses 32-bit. 2%. So in this community is 4% of Steam, then that stat is absolute BS. So we gave them that. We gave them that answer that their community is more than 4% of Steam. And they deleted the thread. What can I load? I've only got AP left, bugger. Like, if you haven't got the money to do it, then just be like, we haven't got the money to do it. Like, stop, oh bugger. Stop coming out with bullshit excuses of why you can't do things. I mean, like, just be honest with your fans. If you're honest with your fans, then, like, your fans are gonna understand. Like, just be like, we don't have the finances to do that. And we're like, okay, fair enough. You don't have the finances to do it? Okay, we'll stop asking for it. You know? It's that simple. It really, really is. And then you have Call to Arms, which... let's see, the difference between Call to Arms and... oh god, I can't remember the name of the mod. Yes, so the Red Rising mod. That was the one. Red Rising mod, for those who don't know, is actually the mod I'm going to be using in my Warm Donbass campaign. Basically adds modern units. That's what it does. It adds modern units. And it was... the Red Rising the Red Rising mod was getting so much traction within the AS2 community that I think DMS were actually worried that when Red Rising got made into its own game, that people were actually going to stop playing AS2, which slightly realistic. I genuinely think it's slightly realistic that that could have happened. So yeah, they bought out their own version of the future one, which was absolutely shite. And I even got lectured by Sir Hinkle on a discussion of why Call to Arms has 64-bit, but Men of War doesn't. And he said, well, you can't comment because you've never played Call to Arms. And actually, I have. I've played it on a friend's account because I didn't want to put my money forward to buying it because I think the devs are cancerous. So that's the reason it's not on my account, because yeah, I never bought it because I don't want to give you money for it. Holy shit, that's a self-propelled gun. Holy crap. Okay, that's painful. Right. I want to start falling back. We can't pull these guys off. Yep, fall back. Fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. Fall back. Fall back. Actually, I kind of want you to I kind of want you to keep going. I really kind of want you to keep going. See if I can actually put you in the... these trenches aren't built properly. These trenches haven't been built properly. Crap. Right, we'll have to kind of hand place you guys then. Put you under, like behind some sort of protection. Yeah, someone asked me if I could actually go more detailed into like mission making. So with the Donbass campaign, I'm not going to do it with the World War I campaign. I'm just going to carry on doing the World War I campaign like I've been doing it before. But with the War in Donbass campaign, the way I'm actually going to do it is I'm going to literally build the mission in the video. So the videos are going to be quite long. I expect the videos will be like 45 minutes to an hour, but I'll put timestamps in the description below so that you can skip forward to various places if you want to. That was a hell of a shot. Good job. Actually, I'm gonna control you guys. No, over here, over here, over here, over here. No, bloody vanilla. If you hadn't realised, this game, this this campaign doesn't work with Rob Z, which is stupid. I think everything should work with Rob Z. Rob Z should be the new vanilla. Woo! Because like up here, vehicles coming down that road, that would be a beautiful ambush point, but you just can't because the aim distance max out. What, 80? Yeah, 80. So you just can't. It's so stupid. Let's move it a bit to the right. There we go. Start smacking those enemies. Yes! Come on, get one right here, right here, right here. Get one right here. Yes! Up here, please. Over here, over here, over here, over here. Shit. Shit. Right. I think it's time to get some tanks in and to block off these bridges. Right, where's my truck? There you are. Mushy, 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 mushy. I'm gonna have to do it myself because otherwise it's not gonna happen. What is that? What is... Oh, you genius. Well done, good job. Right, let's fix that. Nope, one. Nope, it's in that. There we go. That'll do perfectly. Absolutely perfect. Now, this one is going to be a little bit harder. This one's going to be a bit harder to pull off. Oh, we already have vehicles coming over. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, oh, hide behind the tank, yes. Hide behind the tank, no. Drive, drive. Get in the driver's seat. No! Get back in, you stupid numpty! Go, 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 go. Ah, bugger. You, get in. Bugger. You, get in. You're only a rifle. Get in. Block that down. Actually, to be honest with you, to be fair, I think the bridge is blocked off already with that truck. Wonderful. Good job, gents. Right, now I'm going to concentrate on the defense. Let's bring you up and let's bring you across. That left hand is actually holding really, really nicely. I can't believe we're not going to actually defend for that entire time. I'm going to cut this video down, without a doubt. I mean, mate, I will laugh my head off if we can actually defend for that amount of time. That would be hilarious. Oh, hello. Someone attempting to come across the bridge. Can they move that thing out of the way? Oh, and we've blocked it beautifully! Woo! Oh! That's one way of doing it. Nice one. Right, where are you aimed? Right, let's do that. Are you able to get over there? You are able to get over there. Wonderful. Good job. Right, where are you? Can you, like, pop a HE shell just on that bank? Oh, you have increased... Why do you have increased range? Oh my god, we're decimating the infantry. Holy crap. Right, this this left side is just not being attacked at all. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. It's working perfectly. You guys can just hold in reserves. We got you there, you there, you there. I think we're doing relatively alright. So I thought I'd give the enemy a bit of a helping hand and just make it more realistic all at the same time. So I spawned an arse ton of Russian infantry. Basically, is the long story short. Has this been fixed yet? It has been fixed. Wonderful. There's a guy there you can blow up. Oh, wow. Can we kill him, please? Woo! That's how we do it, boys. Do you want, like, your defences up? There you go. Have a bit more protection, buddy. Do these not have shields? Make it a bit easier for you. You can still get over here, can't you? Yeah, easily. Easily. Oh, sorry. I injured you a bit. My bad. My mistake. I have to admit, I may have buggered up the pathfinding a bit of these units. Should we see if we can make this into a bit of a fight and drag these guys across? Let's give them like an hoorah charge. Charge! See how many of them get wrecked. Is this tank still going? My god, you utter beast. Actually, you know what? Let's give this thing its shield as well. Where are you? There you are. Right. Let's give that thing its shield. And both of you go and jump on that. I'll even give you your protective barrier. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, wow. I think that was a rifle grenade. That must have hurt. There you go. Do you want to try and man that? I bet it kills you. Ooh. That didn't go particularly well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Panzer fun. The Panzerjäger. The Panzerjäger is back and we are on the hunt. Wow. Oh, he's having fun on me. So if we can get him to pop, he might damage everyone. I'm going to try and rush him. I'm really bad at it. Wow, how did that work? Nope. Yeah, that was a really bad idea. That was never going to go particularly well. So, ladies and gents, I've been playing this for nearly an hour now, and it's actually gotten to the point where the Russians are pushing forward so slowly that it's like, right, who's going to run out first? The Russians running out of bodies to throw at me, or vehicles to attack with, or am I going to run out of ammo first? Because this has been the result so far, and I guarantee that at least 70% of those bodies have disappeared already. Otherwise the game would have crashed. But like, they've made pushes all around the side here, and then not like pressured it at all. What is this guy doing? Can you actually, like, maybe shoot back? Oh no, you've been disabled. One. Well, he's eventually going to get blown up by that. Oh, what? Oh. I thought that was something important. That tank was already knocked out. I was pretty certain. Ow. Well, that hurt. Yeah, I'm going to end this battle here and consider that a success because, quite frankly, they can't push further than this. And every time they destroy a tank, I can just bring another one in. So, it's kind of in a World War I style stalemate. It's a bit ridiculous. But anyway, ladies and gents, as always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support. And I will see you on the battlefield. Okay, that's slightly that's slightly more problematic. Oh, what a shame. I can just replace it with another one. I hate defense battles like this. They're ridiculous.